Alright, so pulling out the spark plugs. Had to remove the intake tubing. To get to it. And these are what your plugs look like.
From humble beginning, the most I rise. Hail King Selassie and burn them likewise. Now bow to them system when I promote life. I love conquer all to survive. The youth inside the lion of King Judah's tribe. And hail the king of Ethiopian pride. Elected of planet.
So I'm replacing them with AC Delco Platinums. And this side seems like it's gonna not be a problem. That side, I may have an issue because they're all stuck behind the turbo hoses. So we're gonna see how that works. See if I have to pull any of this stuff off to get to it. But if I do, then I'm gonna keep it on so I get a new turbo. All right, got the spark plugs in. Cleaned out the throttle body, the mass airflow sensor. Those wires weren't that bad to get to with the extensions and your I forgot the name of what you call it tool, man. But everybody who does the type of stuff, they know, the little pivot socket. So so when I'm doing these videos, I might talk about certain tools. I might have the names wrong because I don't know nothing about the tools. I just know how to do stuff because I'm kind of good with my hands, and that's what it is. But I cleaned it up a little bit. So of course it's got to get painted. The hood is rusted bad, so I just sprayed the rust. I just sprayed over the rust. So whenever I get to the paint shop in a couple of weeks, they'll have to sand it all the way down. I think the people I'm gonna go with, they'll sand it all the way down to the metal. So I'm just trying to get everything done, interior, motor-wise, before it goes to the paint shop. But the car is pretty solid, man. Like I said, most of everything that's wrong with it is cosmetic. So I haven't fired it up since I changed the spark plugs, so we're gonna fire it up. After it started, I'm gonna see what it do. Then I'm gonna change the fuel filter and the change the oil. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's see what we do in here. Get in. See. Last night she started on the first go around. Let's see what she do today. Okay. All right, let me give it a little bit again. And it usually does that after you do the throttle body with the cleaner. So I guess I have to burn off, but we're gonna see. Yep, so let me go and do some investigation. Well, I found the culprit. It was, I forgot to plug back up the mass airflow sensor. Those belts are hollering because they're wet. But yeah, that was what was going on. I didn't plug in the mass airflow sensor where I disconnected it earlier. So we got that done. So yeah, and she fired right on up, no issue. Cool. I started to panic for a second, but we good. So now I'm gonna change the oil, and then so I clean the engine bay a little bit. It sounds better than it sounded last night, to be honest with you. Just by changing the filters, the spark plugs and clean out the mass airflow. So like I said, I'm gonna do the fuel filter and change the oil, and that's gonna be it for today. Then I'm gonna go spend the rest of my Father's Day, because this is a happy Father's Day to me gift, and spend the rest of my Father's Day with my children, my little girl, the diva, and my little mini-me back there. So get with you guys in a second. Alright, man, it's the next day. The heat kicked my butt yesterday, so I had to call it. But I already got the hood stabilizers in. No more stick. She's still purring like a cat, so I went and bought my ramps. So I'm about to change my oil. Change my oil, get it right. I'm gonna change these belts today too. And then my next stop is going online and holler at my man Paul at Castle Performance to get my turbo upgrade. And then she's off to the paint shop. The oil is in. Ran into a snag. My oil filter. Ran into a snag with the fuel filter. The fuel filter is located right here on the 84, 85s. So, yeah, and those are seized. So now I've got some, I guess, what's it called that? Yeah, I got some blaster, and hopefully it'll break through. If not, I don't want to break the lines and can't move the car. So if that doesn't work it for me, then I'm just gonna take it to the dealer and let them swap it out. So if they have to break the lines, they can replace the lines right there while it's in the shop. And I'm gonna call up Summit. I'm gonna see if they have these are MSD wires here, but I'm gonna call them up and see if they got the 8.5 millimeters to fit this car, because these are old. They look like they're in good condition, but they're still old because this car hasn't moved in a while. So I just want to change them just because I want everything. I'm changing everything under here. This is coming out. The turbo's coming out. This is coming out. Everything under here is coming out. You know, alternator, AC compressor, all these parts. I'm pretty much doing a complete restore on this, and that's what we got going on right now. So I'm gonna go back under it and see if I can get this fuel filter off, and if I can't, I'm just gonna go with the wire. I just went and got the belts from O'Reilly's. They had all of them in stock, so I'll swap those out too. And that'd be it for the tune-up right now. And then I just get in with my turbo, my computer chip, and those things. All right, so we got the belts on. Purring like a kitten, man. The only issue I had is I could not get fuel filter off. The bolt from the fuel filter are seized, so I'm gonna take that into the dealer and have them take that off and replace that with a new one. And so one thing I got left to do as far as the tune-up is grab those MSD spark plug wires. I'm going down to Summit and check those out. And they got them in stock. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them today, and I'll swap them out. And that's it for the tune-up. You know, oil change, wires, belts. All I gotta do is get the transmission looked at and change that fuel filter. And then once my performance parts come in, my turbo, chip, fuel filter, fuel injectors, and fuel pump come in, then we'll get to the upholstery shop and get it painted. And that's gonna be it. You know, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be my little relaxation, pull out on the weekend, summertime cruise car. You know, and I have a little fun with it, and then, you know, maybe somebody want to make me a good off on it, I get off of it, you know. But outside of that, I'm not really trying to sell nothing. I'm just building this for me. This is a car I want. It's one of the cars I always wanted. I got it, and I don't really have no chance to get rid of it. But that's it for this video, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping more videos. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'm gonna have plenty of content coming on the Grand National, what I'm doing with the 550, and of course some upgrades to the Escalade ESV. Get y'all later. Some idiot put my oil filter on too tight, so now I gotta go get a special tool to get the oil filter off. It's crazy, man. That's why I'm doing all my own oil changes now from now on out, except for on that. Yeah, but I got turbos everywhere, man. I'm gonna nickname my house Turbo Nation. Had to buy turbo 550, 84 hot air Grand National. Bumper fillers being soon. Purring like a kitten. Yeah, man. Stay tuned for more content, man. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and realize how blessed you are. You know, I got in the trucking game about 7 years ago, and I never looked back. You know, changed the whole lifestyle. Take care of the family, live a legitimate lifestyle. You know, not running around the street taking chances, taking penitentiary chances no more. You know, some true rags of riches to get out the mud type situation, man. So, you know, always blessed. I'm always understand that I'm blessed. You know, God kept me here for a reason, man. I'm trying to fulfill that reason. But while I'm here, I'm gonna have my fun, you know, and give everybody the game. Turbo Nation, turbos everywhere. Pro charge that after the lift kit. Ben's gonna be outside for a few days till I get this storage unit. I already 2 days. I already had 3 people stop and ask me to buy it. So people looking to see to buy it, people looking to try and steal it, and we're not having that at all.